In this video we make a hasty retreat to beat the weather, and I make a surprise appearance at Oshkosh 2023.
Hang on just a minute, getting a little bit on the busy side.
My name is Tim Palmer. I fly a Jodel DR1050 out of this farm strip in East Anglia.
Storms at 3 o'clock.
Certainly rain.
All right.
If nothing else.
No, I said I've got actually a family barbecue that I need to get back for, so we'll go lunchtime-ish.
Yes.
But yeah,
We hadn't planned to be too long. That's why
Yeah.
we're here early.
No, it's good. Go and pay my landing fees. That's okay. Huh? That's okay.
When we get back, I'll remember. I think.
Ah, right, yeah.
Hang on just for a minute, getting a little bit on the busy side.
We follow the D18 up the slope to the start of 2-2. At 29 degrees it was very hot and sticky, so I decided that it was best to use my gloves. I don't use them very often, but I do think it's sensible when your hands get very sweaty. I also turned the sound recording on, but as I said last week, I hadn't reconnected the jack plug after my flight to Seething in the D18 the previous week, so once again I recorded silence. I gave Duncan and Rob a few seconds before I started my takeoff run. I was concentrating on the runway undulations as we picked up speed. You may just see that most of the aircraft had already gone. Even so, it had been a great event attended by 39 visiting aircraft and raising £200 for its chosen charity, the Children's Eye Cancer Trust. In last week's video I made mention of our headsets, and at the start of this video I said I'd made an appearance at Oshkosh. Before anybody starts commenting on clickbait etc., it is true, I did, albeit not in person. Clarity Aloft contacted me to ask if they could use a short clip from one of my videos as part of a loop video which was a backdrop to the Clarity Aloft sales booth in Hangar C. They said that they really enjoyed watching my, quote, amazing and heartwarming content. John and I have always sung the praises of the headsets, and I've made a couple of videos on the subject. I have linked these in the description, and I've put an end card on which was Eric's headset trial. Eric is a hearing aid user and had been having problems with other headsets. Speeding up the video, you can see that the air was turbulent, and although not really rough, we were constantly on the move. Most people like to see the landings back at Neyland. Having flown from there for the last 43 years, I can say that for many reasons the quirks of the airfield terrain, no two landings are ever quite the same, and the valley was typically choppy. As I fly final, John pointed out Duncan in the D18, which we overtook on the way back. Sometimes you can do with another pair of hands as you work on the stick and the throttle, and you sometimes need the handbrake as well, so John was covering this in case I sped up over the brow of the hill, but we didn't need it today. We let the engine cool for a while before checking the mags and shutting down. We were keen to get the doors open and let air in. The perspex can act like a greenhouse. I wanted to get out to film Duncan. As I turn the camera on, you can see a wet, sweaty patch on my thigh where my forearm had rested.
Oh yeah, okay.
Let's see if I can get Roy coming in, bearing in mind I didn't earlier.
I thought he was up there.
No, he's coming around.
Roy landed, we were all back and got safely put away before the weather broke. And the next few days looked a little bit like this.